Welcome to another episode of Problematic the Podcast. What got in the building with me today?
Early bird the bully. What's the
Early,
deal, man?
early bird the bully.
Yeah,
How
I
you been?
finally get to be on here. I feel good, man. I'm good, man.
Well, you ain't been around that long, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't been around that long. I'm been around forever now. I know I ain't been around that long. You know me.
We got you back
You
though.
know what I'm
Glad your
saying?
feet on land. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I'm good though, you know.
I see you've been working on a project. I hear you in the studio when I'm out here working on things.
Yeah,
How's
yeah.
that coming along?
It's coming along good, man. You know, Rob gonna stay on me, man. You know, he been in my corner forever. And you know, mishaps come. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So now it's like it's been too long. Like I know everybody ready. You know, everybody that wants to hear, me. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody know me around. I'm around the way, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm official.
You got any plans for this project?
Um, yeah, I got a couple plans, couple people I'm gonna holler at. We shot a joint. Uh it's not done yet, a mini movie, Mike the Creator, Promised Land. You know what I'm saying? I got tossed the beat from Sammy Snow. Shout out to Sammy Snow.
Shout out Sam
Tossed me
Snow.
the beat. And I bombed that joint. Fresh home. You know what I'm saying? It's been done for a while. And got some, other projects that, you know what I'm saying, represent me. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I've been through and things like that. Everything is factual. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You know what I'm saying? Family and all that. So that's what we got going on as far as that project. But it's a lot of other music I'm gonna do, man. I gotta slide out the state and do a couple studio appearances and things like that soon. So
Right.
Rob got it all lined up.
So growing up as a pastor's son and also being in the streets, like how does that duality shape who you are today?
It shapes a lot because coming here from a bigger city, I came here probably about 12 years old, I want to say something like that. And another 10 years, 9, 10 years, you get a different side of, your parent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
10 years later, he's doing this. You
Right.
know what I mean? So it's a whole different lifestyle when, you was used to other things and things being like other things before. So it's like a balance for you. And then people, they may look from the outside,
Right.
and not no
Not
understand.
understand.
You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? So
And even though like the thing I like about your daddy, he preach, he's still human, you know what I mean?
right,
So
right. Yeah, he been
it's
through a
it's
lot.
not like he's this extra holier than thou person. He's
Right,
just he has a status in church and
right.
that's who he is. But other than that, he still lets you know like
Ain't no question. Yeah, he
things
been at the
happen.
bottom, man. We've been at the, you know what I'm saying? It's been bad. So but
No, no, I first met your
I
pops, he
mean,
was
that was then.
hustling sneakers.
Yeah,
I
you know what I'm saying?
didn't even know that, what he does now is anything that he was into.
Right, right. A lot of people didn't know that, but he had a lot on the line. The first thing on the line was my mother. You know what I'm saying? So once it came to that, it was like,
And keep the family together.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but a lot, like I say in my music, a lot I was already going for. You know what I'm saying? I was already living how I was living. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I was living how I was living already. You know what I mean? I was glad to see that my little sister, I chased her up in and up and out these, you know what I'm saying, streets, so she could be the person that she is. You know what I mean? Seeing today with, these knuckleheads and these clowns out here.
Right.
I was one myself. So you know what I'm saying? I did that. You know what I mean? I'm proud of that. But other than that, living life, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's one lesson from your past life that still applies to your music career?
To my past life, that's still
One thing you could take from the streets that that you learned out there that you can actually apply to this industry.
I can apply it. The industry, there's a lot of undercutting. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's a lot of backstabbing. It's a lot of fabricating. You feel what I'm saying?
Shady
Even when
business.
Yeah, even when you get the local, rap around here, it's like, you know, not to say people don't have a persona, but it be, a lot of it be fabricated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like who they are. You know what I mean? That's why I be adamant about giving you who I am. You know what I'm saying? And my lyrics and what's going on. You know what I mean? Another one I like that does that is Chill. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chill. No Chill. That's my guy,
Shout out
man.
No Chill. That's my
Chill,
brother.
man. Shout out to Chill, man. Shout out to Nicety, man. Too. It's a couple dudes, man, that I listen. I've been listening and watching and just sitting back. You know what I mean? That put those lyrics from their life that really took place. You feel what I'm saying? Or
Right.
really, whether it's good or bad, a relationship or whatever, that's what I want to hear. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And respectfully, if it ain't coming like that, I really ain't trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So,
Was there ever a moment you felt like you had to choose between the two?
streets and music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gonna see that.
Okay.
You gonna see that in the mini movie. You know what I mean? I don't really want to spoil that. You know what I'm saying? You'll see that. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
was there like so? What was the turning point? Or is that the movie
Uh,
too?
the turning point in reality, you want to know? Like in the
Yeah.
reality of it? All right. I mean, it's the reality in the video, but the turning point for real was like being somebody that can be dependent. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? I had Rob depending on me. You feel what I'm saying? I had my folks, people depending on me. You know what I'm saying? The hood depending on me. Like everybody in the hood know I can rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For years, all these alleyways, street corners, everywhere. Everybody know that I could rap. No matter how old I got, no matter how young, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'ma show up. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it's gonna be. So, that's what, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I had to grab hold of that. That's me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That's me. That's who I am. So that other stuff, that street stuff for real, I soaked all that stuff up, you know what I'm saying? And I could just talk about it in my music.
I feel you.
But I'm saying people want, you know what I mean? People want to be entertained. So, that's what it is. That's why I kind of like really chose it, you know what I'm saying, in reality, the reality part of it, for real, in my heart, like the music versus that, to answer your question.
How does your father's influence impact your outlook on life? And does it show up in your music at all?
Oh man, does it. Yo, to see somebody come from, you know, the things I seen him come from, and the nights, you know what I'm saying? I heard my mom yelling at, kicking him out, this, that, and the third. We having to have family members come help, you know what I mean, financially as a kid, you know what I mean, stuff like that when we first got up here, and years after. But then after that, like the turnaround, he was just like, once I got to like high school, he was just like not playing. So we like clashed a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, bro, like you was just on the porch smoking cigarettes, drinking this, that, and the third, and never, you know what I mean, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Might not see you in a day or two or something. Like, you know what I mean? What's going on here? No, this is like, what's
He,
up?
he
You
had
know
a
what I mean?
he
So,
had a real change.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, now this dude is like, what? They ain't doing it. Yeah, so we clashed a lot. So, I got sent back to Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot. I seen a lot there. I mean, I experienced a lot there because I was just with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
me and my Nana by myself. You feel what I'm saying? So like streets again. You feel what I'm saying? So then I came back up here. So it was like that was what I knew to do. And it was like the more his life went that way, people came into his life newly and was like, yo, you got this son. This dude is a crazy dude. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they looking at me like a crazy dude. And I'm like, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. But his success really like when I went to prison, like his success was like elevated even more. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get it together. Because by this age, my pop, like right here, and it was right here. It was like 40. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? Like touching 40. You know what I'm saying? He got it. So it's like I gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be the person that my folks could depend on. You feel what I'm saying?
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
You feel like your story is misunderstood?
At times it may be misunderstood because people want to be fake, man. And when you being real, people say you're being too loud now. You feel what I'm saying? So they try to make these slogans up like the loudest one in the room is the fakest one in the room or the weakest or whatever to duck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being fake. You understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
So that's you know that's how I see that. You know what I mean?
I see you like to keep it real in your music. That's something you've been expressing that all day for real, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
What's the realest bar you've ever written?
The realest bar I ever written. Ah, the realest bar I ever written is probably it gotta be one bar.
It could be a couple. It could be a song for real, for real. Like you got a track out there
It's
that's
nah, it's personal to me. You feel what I'm saying? It's personal to me.
okay.
So it's like a collage of bars, but it's life. It's like a phone call. It was a phone call with my son. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I said some shit like, hello? That's my son on the phone. Knowing he's my child, but it's biting his tone. Saying he love the flicking cars, but he rather me home. And he knows that I'm a man, but he rather be shown. Had me sitting in my cell late when I was alone with heavy tears in my eyes that'd never be shown. The state swallowed me young and spit me out of his groan, and ever since I've been out of my zone. That's the realest shit I ever wrote. To me,
That's a real situation that put you there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the realest shit I ever wrote. To me, like, you know how you get yourself, I gave myself my own chills
Yeah.
when I wrote that
I
in
dig
the
it.
hole. You heard me? On request slips. So it's like I gave myself, you know what I'm saying? So like that's my shit. You feel what I'm saying? That right there, I was like, damn, that was one of them ones. And I will always have dudes on the gate like, I need that whole joint.
Right.
It's called When You Coming Home.
That's what niggas like, pain music.
Yeah, it's called When You Coming Home. So it's like, it's got my mother, my father, my son, you know what I'm saying? Even, my first baby mother, like everybody's, you know what I mean? Everybody, we all in there, you know what I'm saying? Because from doing so much time, I just wrote my life down.
Right.
I just kept writing it down. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that separates me from a lot of other people, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to do it in the area.
You write as much outside as you wrote when you was locked up?
Probably not.
Well, most likely not, because you definitely have more free time in
Yeah,
there.
probably not.
You outside working
But
for real.
but when I get here, I get, I usually get it done quick. I usually get it done quick. You be here.
Yeah, I'll be right out
I
here.
mean, I usually get it done quick. When I really like a track, I usually get it done quick. There's a lot of garbage out there on the music tip right now with
It's out
tracks.
there.
But you know what I'm saying? When I get a track, you already know it's a go.
A lot of rappers rap about the streets, but you actually lived it. You feel like the industry respects real street artists?
Mm, 60-40.
60-40.
Yeah, 60-40 because again, when you get when you get too real, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you get too real, like, you know what I'm saying? People don't, it's the society right now, people ain't digging that. So when you get into real, man, people separate as far as that. But as far as financially, I understand that for people. But yeah, man, when you know what I'm saying? When you get into real, it just seems like it gets crazy. A lot of people is going through things though from it being too real. You see what Lil Durk's going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
It gets crazy.
that whole shit stems
It
from
gets
rap music.
crazy, right? But the thing I don't understand is take what you got from it, right? You ain't supposed to be really doing it while you know what I'm saying.
Right.
You know, as far as the violent part of it, I can't speak on how nobody get their money. You dig what I'm saying? But as far as the violent part of it, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like that's keeping it too real.
Them niggas
You
is
feel what
doing
I'm
a
saying?
lot, man.
Yeah, that's keeping it too real.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that's keeping it too real. But I'm talking about just being real as a person. You feel what I'm saying? Like calling somebody out on their shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Telling somebody, yo, we at the same level. You understand what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. Like, yo, if we gonna be friends, if this is gonna be an alliance or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of that going on. You see that with the industry. These rappers fall in and out with each other
Right.
every day. So you know what I'm saying? So who lying and who's telling the truth?
When you step in the booth, what's your mindset? You thinking about therapy, storytelling? What's going on in there?
Thinking about storytelling. You know, I'm thinking about charismatic. You feel what I'm saying? You know, fly. You know what I mean? Flamboyant. You know what I'm saying? Because that's me though. You know what I'm saying? But let you know not to get it twisted because we could roll around on the ground and we could do any of that too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's it. You know what I'm saying? Bully the booth. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna get my way in.
If you had to describe your music in 3 words, what would it be?
In 3 words, bold, classical, and gifted.
Dig it. A lot of artists struggle with transitioning from the streets to the industry. What's been the hardest part for you?
The hardest part for me, Russian shit. You feel
You're
what I'm
not
saying?
patient?
Yeah, impatient Russian shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like I look back on shit, I be like, yo, what the fuck? What is up, dude? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Russian shit, bro. That's really it. You know what I mean? Even with for a couple of years, a way that I started living, like Russian shit. Like I just wanted shit right now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, I mean, that shit was crazy, bro. But like I say again, man, gotta disconnect from that shit because if I could use that, why not make money off it now?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Why not make money off of the city? You feel what I'm saying? The hood, show you the hood. It ain't all about what you was getting locked up for or what I was getting locked up for or the bad things. You know what I'm saying? It's even about the hood. I got stuff and material talking about how I grew up, places I grew up. Like I grew up on the south side before the north side for real. You
I
feel what
didn't
I'm
even know
saying?
that.
Yeah, with my poppies, man. Shout out to my poppies, my Southern Middle School, man. My
Oh
mommies, my
yeah.
poppies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did know that.
yeah, Sal, Memo, you know what I'm saying? Glory, Jenny, man, Mika, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Nudie, my wife, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, you know. But then, I got over here and, I seen this, seen that. So, shit happens. Life, I'm still here though. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters though. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I still look good. I still sound good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a bring the cameras to the city though. That's one thing I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring them here for real and spread the love. You
I
know what I'm
feel that.
saying? The youngins,
The
whoever,
city
whoever,
could use
how.
it. Just a little bit of love.
I'm trying to bring them here, man. Why we ain't bring them here yet? They need to be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we need to have a video out that's here. You feel what I'm saying? Like spinning. We need to have a single spinning. Like, what's up? Let's get it. Let's work. You know what I mean?
What's something about the industry you had to learn the hard way?
Something about the industry I had to learn the hard way.
Even in making music in general.
Nah, this is more personal to me. Something I had to learn the hard way was this: sitting in a cell and watching a person that used to be right next to me every day, right, on TV. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
label mate. You feel what I'm saying? Like after being told, you understand what I'm saying? Like learn the hard way for real. And I'm like, damn, this nigga got on TV.
Right.
I'm sitting in the set.
We was just
Damn.
we was just in the same room together.
Right. No jealousy. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Love you to death, love him to death. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, like, I made my situation the way I made it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I was like, damn, that was a harsh reality. You feel what I'm saying?
Not for
And
sure.
dudes that was in the prison was like, damn, bro, you was getting down first. Like, you just fuck, like, what is, like, that's you supposed to be there. So it's like, that was my harsh reality about the industry. That should have moved on like that. Everybody could be looking at you on social media and this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. You do some dumbass shit, you do whatever, you get locked up, whatever the fuck you do. Millionaires is going through it right now, and that's it. It's on to the next.
Right.
So that was my
Every week
experience.
a new millionaire be going through it.
Yeah, yeah. That was my experience. That shit was like, damn. I'm sitting here, I'm eating oodles and noodles and mackerel. And you know what I'm saying?
How do you navigate your past while trying to build a future in this music?
Uh, just keep it. I try to keep it like I try to keep the past calculated right. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I can give it to, I can give it out in my music so it can lead up to, you know what I'm saying? The
Not for
shit that
sure.
I'm do, you know what I'm saying? In my music in the future. You feel what I'm saying? I got a lot of, got a lot of good ideas, like the movie. You feel what I'm saying? The mini movie, stuff like that. I want to do a lot, do a lot of things like that. We got this track called, Getting Robbed. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Get
saying?
robbed.
Yeah, we got this track called Getting Robbed. It's crazy. It's a mini movie. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like you said, the past. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people do stuff in the past. And it's like, you know what I mean? So you like, damn, we just calculating it up to the point where as though we could get all the way to the point where as though, all right, now we gonna go back and show you coming home from jail. You feel what I'm saying? And everything and the rawness and your other videos and the struggles that you went through and you know what I'm saying? And this,
Right.
that, and the third.
Yeah, I can see how that is calculated.
Right. Hmm.
Give them the whole story.
Whole story. Real slow though.
It's the wildest situation you've ever been in. You was like, damn, I need to put that in a song.
The wildest situation I ever been in. And I said I need to put that in the song.
You ever put a wild
It was a
situation in a song?
situation, a
Oh.
lot of them. It was a situation, but this was twice. But I did write this in some bars. You gonna hit it'll hear it in the future. It's about like, did you ever look down the barrel of a gun? Know what I'm saying? I had that happen to me twice. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You in the streets, you ain't always the toughest and roughest and all that. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
So
it's life, man. Somebody
yeah.
gotta lose.
So when you look, so when you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, how can I put that in there like without sounding crazy or without, you know what I mean? But
Yeah. Without
like a
compromising your
nigga like,
person.
yo, now he really looked down the barrel of a gun. Somebody really pulled a gun out on him. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is, you know what I mean? It's factual shit. You know what I mean? This is shit that people could, you know, vouch for. Mhm.
If you weren't rapping, what do you think you'd be doing right now?
If I wasn't rapping, what would I be doing right now? Man, just with my wife, with my family every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Just with the essence, with the time that I miss. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every day. That's it. Having fun. You know what I'm saying? Living life every day because it ain't shit out here.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It ain't shit out here but a bunch of gossip, you know what I'm saying? Even with people that got money, people switching narratives with everything, people trying to get ahead, everybody want to look the best. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody's doing the same shit and they think they not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when you get to that, upper echelon, you feel what I'm saying? That people think they living or whatever. So it's just like that's what I would do. I would just stay around my circle, man. Cause even coming home now and going back and touching old relationships and you know what I'm saying? And this is outside of music with people and you know what I'm saying? And different walks of life, baby moms, whatever. You people change, man. That shit is just you feel what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
That is just I just stay with my people. You know what I mean? The people who showed me what it was for real. I mean, when the chips was down. So that's what I would do.
You've been through a lot.
Hmm.
What's the biggest message you want your fans to take away from your story?
The biggest message that I want my fans to take away from the story:
Before we get out of here.
the streets don't love you. The streets do not love you. Mhm. The streets don't love you to the youth, man. They don't love you, man. When you running in a race, everybody just trying to get in front of everybody, man. That's it. And you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stories. You feel what I'm saying? People know who they are, but like shit, everybody trying to get ahead, man. Early bird, I'm out.
Appreciate you for stopping by, brother.
Ain't no question.